with me, guys. Today, let's make a deeply flavorful low glycemic herb vegetable soup, specifically structured for weight loss and managing diabetes. It's rich, comforting, and packed with healing herbs and greens. So let's start the process. First, I'm going to start by cutting off these little stems right here of the celery, and I will be preserving this part of the celery. We're not throwing anything away, guys. I'm going to preserve this part of the celery for the ending. So I'll set it aside, and I'm just going to give this a quick rinse. Let's chop the end here and give it a quick rinse. Here we go. Very thin, not like this size. See, here we go, right here. Here is the onion, and I'm going to remove the skin. Let's get rid of the skin. Now I'm going to rinse the onion. Let me know if you rinse your onion. Let's do some big pieces like this. Now onions are all cut in that size, and I'm going to drop it into the pot. Oops, see this? A handful of garlic, and I'm just going to cut each garlic into half. I want the garlic to be whole because I want to taste the garlic. Now I'm going to put it into the pot. Now we add some oil into the pot. The stove is on. No, not on. Then I turn on the stove. The wrong one. Now we add the celery. Here comes the onions. Here comes the garlic. Over. Here comes that Cho-Cho or Chayote or whatever, or cruciferous, whatever you call this in your culture. I'm going to peel it. It's a little bit like, you know what I did with this one time? You see this here, that thing coming out there, that little milk? I use it as an exfoliator.
Headline News.
Now I want to peel it. You could either use the peeler or the knife, but I'm telling you, I am old school, and sometimes I feel more comfortable using the old school method. As you see, you may be looking for a different lighter color. This is a deeper color. It's the same Cho-Cho, but this is just a darker version, and it's a little bit more expensive. I don't know why. Maybe because it's rare, but I'm gonna do some research to find out why it's more expensive. As I want to let you know that the cruciferous is a cruciferous vegetable, and it's high in fiber and a very low glycemic index. It has a very low glycemic index. This vegetable could absorb flavor easily. I love putting it in the soup. So now cruciferous are all peeled, and I'm going to clean up my board and rinse it and cut it up. Here's my rinsed cruciferous, and I'm going to cut them in very small. Oh, this side did not remove the cruciferous or Cho-Cho or Chayote. It's all cleaned and cut up into bite pieces, and I'm going to add it to the pot. Come with me to the stove. Look at this beautiful soup, healthy soup here. Look at that color, huh? Oh, it's light, it's healing, and it tastes absolutely incredible. Just follow me and help me cook this recipe. Hit that subscribe button for more healthy, flavor packed meals, and let's get cooking. Look, I'm going to bring my bowl closer so I can show you. Hot. There's the crispy thing, Cho-Cho or whatever. Now we just caramelize the onion and the garlic just a little. You see the color? Look at the color of the garlic. It's not burnt, it's just like really nice. And the onions are trying. Now I'm adding the thyme. Let's cook the thyme like this. Now let's add some rosemary and some oregano. Give it a little swirl. Just mix some here. Smells so delicious. This is unbelievable. Now I'm going to flood the pot with my secret ingredient, rich homemade chicken broth. It adds depth, flavor, clean protein with any of the hidden sugars or preservatives that you find in the store-bought boxes. So let's stir it. So then we want to add a sprinkle of black pepper. Let's see, black pepper is good for you, healthy. And then have some vegetable base right here. Now you want to cover this. How the Cho-Cho or Chayote, or cruciferous to get cooked before I add in the other vegetables, since they cook much faster because we want that crunchy taste. There we go. Now we got the heavy hitters here, right? We got the cabbage, 2 different cabbage. We got the purple and a little piece of the green cabbage. Then we have the Brussels sprout, the broccoli, and what is this called? Okra. Yeah, we got these vegetables, and these vegetables are packed with fiber which slows down digestion and prevent blood sugar spike. We let this simmer just until they've tender crisp. We're not going to overcook them, that's why we're going to add them in at the last minute. Tender crisp. So the Brussels sprouts, cutting it up a little. I had cut it into halves, but now I think they're too big, so I'm going to reduce the size here. Now these cabbage and the Brussels sprouts, they were all cut up, and I'm going to give them a little rinse. Here comes the broccoli. Just going to cut it up like this. Broccoli cooks very fast. Wash it. I've already washed the broccoli, so I'm just cutting it up. Broccoli is all done. See? Now I'm going to do the same with the okras. We just want to cut up the tips right here from the okra. Now we're going to cut them up in small pieces. The okras are ready, all cut. I just want to put it into this here. These are the okras. Piece of ginger. Just want to pound it a little bit. That's all I have to pound it with. Ginger is ready, and I'm going to place it in the pot. In the ginger and the okra. Let's move it. Let's move it a little. Now I want to taste this to see the salt. I'm going to add a little salt. That's enough. We're going to let the okra cook for 2 minutes, and then we'll add the other vegetables. All right, let's see here. Ooh, steaming. Let's add the broccoli, the Brussels sprout, and the cabbage in here. And this is the purple cabbage. Bell peppers. Mix that up. I'm going to add some boiling water to this. Let's add some water to the pot soon. I'm going to cover this, right? And it might yield a little water, not might, it will. Vegetables normally yield liquid when they touches the heat. So let's see how much liquid is going to pop up, and then I'll add in some extra. All right, let's allow this to cook. Now we're going to cut up some celery. There's the celery. Then some cilantro with the stem and all. I love cilantro. It gives so much flavor. Then that is the leaves of the celery and the pepper. This is for the last minute, 2 minutes of the cooking. And then I will add these little tomatoes too also. But this, I'm going to add it with the other vegetables in the pot, which is water, H2O. Look at that simmer. Then look at this, we add this tomato over the steam. I just want to steam my face in there. And look at the herbs coming down. Oh, that's the last minute pop. Let's stir these vitamins and fiber and minerals into that pot. So, oh, bursting. Now we're gonna taste flavor. I'm just going to add a little more black pepper. That's it. Black pepper coming down. Let's see the broccoli. Nice and crunchy. Look at this baby. Nice and crunchy. Yo, baby. Natural flavor. This tastes better than your regular or ordinary chicken vegetable broth from the supermarket. The supermarket vegetable broth has nothing on this here. Look at this Cho-Cho, the crystal thin, the broccoli. I'm giving my soup a thumbs up. Try it and you will also give yourself a thumbs up. I thank you for watching, and please come back and watch me cook as we heal our bodies, our soul, our mind, our shape. Especially for those of us who are getting older, we need to stay vibrant. So, cha-cha and bon appetit. This is too hot, I have to let it cool off. And guess what? Your toilet is going to love you. It's going to welcome you because you're going to empty all the gunk from your tummy. 30 minutes after eating, you're gonna go to the bathroom. Let me tell you, try this.